There's a buzz going around on this new MLM called Fermaglo. It's creating some headlines within the personal space and in the wellness industry. And the big question is the hype about Fermaglo. Should you join it while it's in its pre-launch phase? And this is what we're going to talk about in this video. My name is Rupesh and a warm welcome to this video. It's all about helping you to find the best ways to make money online, and feel free to always check out my #1 recommendation, which is in the video description. So in this video, we're going to cover exactly what the Fermaglo MLM is all about. I'm going to share with you what the products are all about, how much it's going to cost for you to get started in the pre-launch, and most importantly, some of the red flags that you might have to look out for and be aware of. So at the end of this video, you're going to be able to make an informed decision whether or not this company is the right company for you to join. So let's get started. Emerging personal care company, and there's a unique concept in a sense where the products are manufactured based on natural fermentation. Apparently, this will help to boost the active ingredients that are within the products. It will help to improve skin sensitivity. It will help to lower the pH and a lot of other benefits when one takes these products or uses these products. At the moment, there's not much information on these products. All we know that there are 9 products for both men and women that is made via this fermentation process. But it's also not just a company about selling products. It's also based on a classic multi-level marketing business model, which means that you as a distributor will be able to make money from retail profits in addition to building a downline. Okay, so we know now for a fact that there's no information on any of their products, but we also know that the company is involved in the skincare, in the nutritional side of things. Here is a video by, I would assume, the founder, Tony Van Koyek. I'll talk more about her later, but as you watch this video, you're going to learn that they're also going to specialize in products within the healthcare as well as the retirement products. So that sounds pretty interesting, and there's a big excitement about the pre-launch. And if you do want to reserve your spot in the pre-launch, then that would cost you about $99. Now let's so far talk about the things that we've learned about this company. Okay, so if you are excited and you are ready to throw your $99 into the Fermaglo pre-launch, consider some of these things that I'm going to mention to you. First of all, there is a pre-launch hype overload. There's a lot of excitement, I get it, but there's not much customer reviews. In fact, there isn't any at the moment. So you're just like diving into something and you don't know how deep the water is. Then there's vague product claims. So by this, I mean, it's great that the products are made with the so-called fermentation process, but is it backed by the FDA? Now, usually from my experience, when I've reviewed multi-level marketing companies, usually the products are made in an FDA facility, but they are not backed by the FDA, and there's a big difference between the two. So watch for that before you decide to jump into this opportunity. Furthermore, the products, are they overseen by an independent third-party scientific advisory board? There is something else that you want to look out for to see if these products really are legit in that sense of the word. Look, in all fairness, it's no income disclosure, and I get that it's because it's a brand new company. So you as a new member, you're not going to know the success rate of being one of the members in the company. And then lastly, there's limited information on the background of the owner of the companies. Look, I did do some research and I did learn that the owner was involved in a previous company and there was some story going on in that. But I don't want to talk more about that because I do believe everybody has made mistakes. What I would have liked is they talk and they lay it all transparent out on their website, so we are aware that this person made a sort of mistake. In fact, that's what I would do if I'm launching my own product company. It's to gain the trust of people, especially in the pre-launch phase. You don't want stories to be going around. Set the record straight, tell people you made a mistake, so then people will say, at least they're being transparent. Look, I feel more comfortable. At least I can trust this person. This is just my opinion. Okay, so now we come to the big question: should you join the Fermaglo pre-launch? So now look, one of the good parts about this company is, of course, is that they got a unique product concept. And if you jump in early and if the company takes off well, then you can have a really good run with the company. But then on the other hand, you need to also say to yourself, look, it's only costs $99. It's not that high of a fee, but also it's not that cheap. And there's no telling what other expenses are going to come along your way. For instance, maybe you're going to have to, if you want to maintain your active membership, most companies say that you have to keep buying products. So you have to go on their auto shop program. I'm not sure if they're going to have something like that here. In addition to it, maybe you need to purchase business kits in it. So it's hard to say, but I will bet my top dollar that there's going to be additional fees when you are in this company. But that's just what I have a hunch about. The other thing is, you got to ask yourself, are you somebody who has got a good sales and marketing experience? Are you someone who enjoys the recruiting process of things? Do you like to build a team, build, manage, network a team, motivate them to aspire to new heights? Because with multi-level marketing, the success is usually on how well you are able to build a huge organization. And if you see yourself doing this, and if you're up for the challenge, then this company just might be something that's up the road for you. The other thing is, you're going to jump into a brand that is unproven at this point in stage. Now, there's so many things about the economy that's going on in there. I'm not trying to scare you, but the reason why I'm saying this is because I have personal experience with starting off with an unknown brand in my hometown, and I invested a lot of my savings into buying a franchise, and this franchise was an unknown brand, but I learned my lesson hard because I put all my emotions into it, and I lost a lot of my, in fact, a huge share of mine and my wife's savings. You can read my story by visiting my website. This is before I came into the online space, and that's another story, another video, but you can check it out all on my website. So that is the things that you need to be aware of. I just want to conclude by saying that, look, if you want to hold back a bit, it's fine. If you want to say to yourself, you know what, recruiting or building a team is not for me, it's not the end of the world. The reason why I'm saying this is because I want to also introduce you to another business model where you don't have to have a product, you don't have to build a team, you don't have to do any recruiting. And if you want to learn more about it, then my number one recommendation is in the video description, where it's a proven business model. It's been around for years. Most importantly, there's a lot of success stories. So when you get involved with us, obviously with any business that you're going to get involved, you're going to have to put in the time and the effort. But at least you know it works, and at least you know the success stories. There's the tools, there's training. You can get started right away with this business model. And there's a community there that's there to back you up. So if this calls out to you, if you feel you want to check it out, I welcome you to click on the link that is in the video description. Thanks so much for checking out my review on the Fermaglo pre-launch. I wanted to know from you, are you going to join the pre-launch, or what are you going to do? I would love to hear your comments. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel, because I enjoy talking to you and I look forward to chatting with you in my next video. Wishing you everything of the best, and do take care. Until next time, goodbye.